Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about my plants and just a few plant care tips that I wanted to share, as well as a few updates on my peace lily that I had shared on Instagram that wasn't doing so well. So this is just gonna be a little bit update of that, and also about my rubber tree cutting that I had done right there. I had done a video on that, and so now I'm just going to update you on the progress. So before I jump into the update, I wanted to go over the names of my plants just so that you know what I'm talking about and the names in case you wanted to pick up a few of your own. This is the rubber tree plant, and that's exactly what it's called. And this is the thumb cactus, a really tiny cactus, and they reproduce really fast, so that's why there's so many of them. They're super cute. This one is the peace lily, and they produce white flowers, as you see. And then this is just some cuttings of a birds of paradise palm plant from my yard. So jumping into the update, here is my beautiful, I would say, pain in the butt plant because it has caused so much drama for me since I got it because I don't know how to take care of it. It actually had a little bit of issue that was going on a few weeks ago, and what happened was it was overwatered. That's what I determined. The leaves started to brown and then they started to turn yellow, and it was actually just slowly dying. In my opinion, I think it was about to die, but thankfully I was able to revive it, and it looks so much better than it did the past 2 weeks ago. So what I actually did was I allowed it to dry out for a good period of time. I just waited for the leaves to droop or to show signs that it was basically like giving its last hurrah. Like it was saying like, I'm done, I'm about to die, so feed me. So I let it do that, and right before that, right before it was about to die, I watered it again. And I kept track of that day that I watered it to the following watering, and I determined the following watering based on its leaves drooping again. So I waited for its leaves to droop again, and once it drooped, I watered it, and that was a period of 3 days. So now this plant is on a schedule, and it seems to be working. I see that the leaves are not turning brown anymore. I took out all the dead leaves, and the flowers are kind of coming back. Like there's one little baby one that's sprouting on the bottom, and then I have a bunch of leaves that are coming out for the inside. So I'm really happy that I was able to save this one because I didn't want to let it go. I was really scared that it was gonna die. One tip that I have is to be sure to check the soil when you first buy it, and you're gonna notice that it's going to be probably moist because this is a tropical plant and they do like to be moist. But I noticed that my plant likes the dry period as well. Like they like to dry out before the next watering, so just keep that in mind. They're pretty needy compared to my rubber plant. My rubber plant doesn't require as much watering as the peace lily. Like I said, the peace lily likes to stay a little moist, and they like to get watered more frequently. I keep this plant at a north-facing window, and the window is a sliding glass door window, so it is pretty large and it receives a lot of light, but it's not direct sunlight, so it's not going to get burned, and it's kind of filtered in a way. I would suggest placing yours in a similar area where it's just kind of filtered, because this plant is actually a rainforest kind of plant and they like to be kind of sheltered in a way. So yeah, do that, and just do not overwater it. Just keep that in mind. The good thing about a peace lily is that it will definitely communicate with you, and it'll tell you if it's not doing well in a really short period of time. You will know if she's thirsty, you will know if she's getting overwatered. Like, she is really going to tell you, and so you have to listen and be responsive. The flowers right now are not doing so well. Well, it only has one flower and then a sprout at the bottom. That one, I'm hoping that it's going to do well and be healthy. The other one kind of has a little bit of an issue. I don't know. I need to either cut it or just let it kind of live its life and live its course through. So I'm just going to let it be for now, but as you can see, it has kind of like a brown piece right there. It does not look good. I don't like how it looks, but we'll just deal with it for now. So that is it for the update for the peace lily. She's doing really well right now, and I'm so happy that she made a comeback because I did not want to let her go. I was not giving up on her. She's kind of the hardest plant I've had to deal with right now at this point, but totally worth it. It's a reward when they make a comeback. So there it is. Okay, now for the rubber plant. So she has been growing so tall, or he, it doesn't matter. I like go between the two. She has been doing so well and growing super tall lately. I put her in my room now, and the window is a little bit higher up and not as wide. So I feel like that actually helps with the growth as well, for her to start reaching. And so I think I'm going to keep her inside the room for a little bit just to see how she does. I do need to transfer her to a bigger pot because right now I think she deserves some more room to grow, and I think she'd thrive if I put her in a bigger pot. But the newest growth has been this leaf right here. And this plant means so much to me because I got her when I first moved in here. I went to Santa Monica with Uriah one day, and we were at the pier, and actually I picked this one up at a shop that is located at a parking area, just along that strip. I forgot the street name or whatever, but yeah, like, she has been doing so great, and I don't water her often. I water her whenever I remember, or whenever I just like have that instinct that she needs some water. It's kind of like instinctual for me, but she has been doing great. Like, I have no complaints. She has like three little sprouts going on here from the bottom. So I just hope that, actually, you know what? I just noticed that this is browning right here. That is not a good sign. So I think I need to water her. That is definitely not a good sign. Uh-oh. I hope that does not like prevent the sprout from going forward. So I gotta water her some more. That's a sign to water her some more. This one is not dry. I don't know why that one dried out. But yeah, I think it's because I haven't been watering it enough. So I gotta bump up the watering with that one. And here's the plant cutting. I did a video on this little guy. And so here is the update. So for this guy, I will link the video in the description. I did a video on cutting this one, and actually within 2 weeks, the roots started to grow. So it didn't take too long for it to start growing, but look at these roots, like, they are going crazy right now. And I have kept him in here for the whole time. And it's now time to repot him. I need to put him in some soil. And I'm pretty sure like he's gonna grow pretty big because he's like growing so tall right now. And doing so well in this little thing. I mean, look at him. He got so tall. No new leaves yet, but I'm pretty sure if I put him in soil, he'll like go wild. I apologize about the noise in the background. That's my son. He's watching his show and he gets excited. Real life, but you know, we do it. We do what we gotta do. This one is the thumb cactus, and I had got this at Home Depot. And this is exactly kind of how I got him. And right now I'm noticing that there's a brown one right there. If you notice, it's like not as green, so I think that one's dying off, which is not good. I need to water this guy. I don't really have a schedule when I water my cactus plants. I just do not know when to water them, so I kind of like have an intuition of like, oh, it's time to water them, but maybe that's not too good. Maybe I need to have like a process, but yeah, I need to give some care to this one. I don't have much to say about this one, but I know that I want to change the container. I kind of want to do like a long rectangular tray and then have like rocks in it and then place these in there because these things reproduce really easily. Once they grow a little nub, you could just chop it off and put it in the soil and it'll like do what it does. So I kind of want to have like a huge container of these and just have them like go wild. That would be so fun. So anyways, another thing, I got this planter at Target, and this was actually on sale for like $3 or so, and it's like a blush color. I really love it. While we're on the topic of containers, I got this one at IKEA, and I think it was like $4.99 or something like that, under $5. It was really affordable. If I find it online, I'll link it below. But that one was really cute. I like that it's like a cream, kind of like a cream natural color. This one right here, I got that when I bought the rubber plant in Santa Monica. That's where I got this one. And this stand here, this rattan stand, is from IKEA. And this one was really affordable too. I think it was like $14.99. And I really love it. It's super cute. I wanted to get more of these as well. And this Birds of Paradise palm right here, I just cut these from downstairs. And there's a lot of these trees around, so no harm done. They're gonna grow back. I love how they just have like this pink strip right here on some of them, or like most of them like have that pink strip. It looks so pretty. And I just put them in glass jars, bottles that I have. I love to repurpose items like that. So if you look into my cabinets, you'll see a lot of jars, which they come in handy. And this one is just another repurposed one, an Estee Lauder foundation bottle. I talked about this in that video of that cutting that I did. So yeah, that's about it. If you have any more questions, please leave them below. If you liked this video, I ask you to please like it, and if you want to come back for more, subscribe to my channel. I love to talk about plants, so this video is probably going to be really long, but I'm pretty sure it's useful information. Right now I'm going to be just cleaning up the leaves with a damp cloth, and that's good to do just to open up the pores of the leaves and kind of like let them breathe. It gets super dusty in here. I don't know why. Like, I have like rarely any furniture in here, and I don't know why it gets so dusty. It's crazy. But yeah, that's what I'm gonna do to my plants. I'm just gonna touch them up and just show you what a difference it makes. Right now they kind of look dull and you can see all the dust.